Good Friday evening. Meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in. It was a nice day, a quiet day across the Ozarks with highs back in the low to mid 70s across the area. Fortunately, the better cloud cover and rain chances today were well to our south, right along the Gulf Coast between, let's say, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to about Panama City Beach. That is due to the upper level low that was over us the past few days, now just far enough to our south. That's going to leave us quiet for tonight and tomorrow, but it may try to come back into play as we go into early next week. I'll pinpoint when in a moment. Here's Futurecast to take you through the short term, though. We'll be mostly clear to get the evening going. Mostly clear to begin the overnight. Then through the pre-dawn hours, not only could we see some high clouds try to drift back in from the southeast, underneath that cloud cover, maybe a little bit of patchy fog. Otherwise, looking quiet to start Saturday morning out, and we'll just see a mix of high clouds come and go for much of the area. So we'll say partly to mostly sunny skies, but nonetheless a dry Saturday for the Ozarks. Looking quiet for Saturday night and to at least start Sunday morning out underneath partly cloudy skies. I really think much of the morning on Sunday and much of the afternoon on your Mother's Day will be dry, but once we get to about late afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, and through the mainly evening hours on Sunday, that upper low is going to try to inch back close enough to give us some isolated showers, maybe a couple of non-severe storms, but I think a lot of us will be dry for the bulk of Mother's Day, but we'll keep an eye on the sky once we get to late Sunday afternoon. But the upper level low that's going to return briefly early next week really comes into play on Monday. Mostly cloudy skies for next Monday, along with a better chance for at least scattered showers and non-severe storms. By Tuesday, I think this low's just far enough to the east to leave us dry for next Tuesday with partly sunny skies. And then the middle of the week, it's all about that upper level ridge continuing to build in. Not only will that keep things quiet through the middle of the week, it'll send temperatures above the average high of 75 as soon as we get to Tuesday. Highs around 80 Tuesday afternoon. Next Wednesday and Thursday will be quite warm with all of us at least into the middle 80s. Some of you on Thursday could try to push near 90 before the day is through, and we'll still hold on to lower 80s, above normal temperatures by next Friday. Speaking of next Friday and next weekend, once the upper level ridge moves on, I want to keep an eye on these two upper level storm systems that I think will come into play still as we head into next weekend. I think we'll start to see its influences with maybe some possible scattered storms by next Friday, and additional off and on storm chances for that Saturday and Sunday. And unfortunately, I'm still seeing a setup where not only could we deal with potentially strong storms with our storm systems next weekend, I think we may have to watch for a returning severe threat as well. Far too early to put out any first alert days for next weekend, but it is a setup that we will continue to watch closely for you. As far as temperatures tonight, it'll be cool by morning thanks to our sky staying mostly clear through the night and despite any patchy areas of fog by the pre-dawn hours. 46 in Springfield, 48 in Harrison with a northeast breeze of 4 to 8 miles per hour. And I think Springfield and Harrison, both cities, will top out around 72 with those high clouds coming and going at times and a northeast breeze at 7 to 14. Temperatures across the rest of the Ozarks will mainly start in the mid-40s, maybe a few upper 40s to start your Saturday morning out. And then we'll be in the middle to some upper 60s by lunchtime, and the numbers will kind of vary a bit as we go into Saturday afternoon. Areas for the central and southern Ozarks that see more in the way of that passing cloud cover may see highs only in the low 70s, but the far northern Ozarks with more sunshine might top out in the mid-70s before Saturday is through. We'll drop back near 60 degrees by 10 o'clock Saturday night. Morning lows in the lower 50s to start Mother's Day out, and it will be mild for Mother's Day with highs back in the lower to middle 70s. Again, a quick look at the forecast trend. The better rain chances with that returning low on Monday, and cloud cover 2 will keep highs in the low 70s. Then we'll soar near 80 on Tuesday, middle to maybe a few upper 80s through the middle of the week, especially Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll watch for those possible storm chances as we stay warm going into next weekend.